It's 7 a.m. from Fox 35. This is Good Day Orlando.
All right, you see the signs all over town. For sale by owner. A recent survey says Orlando ranks 11th in the nation in the for sale by owner market. And get this, the average house right now in Central Florida sells for about $231,000. The ranking is based on the number of listings on owners.com, which is a website where people can try and sell their homes on their own. The question is buying or selling a home by yourself without an agent safe? This morning, I'm joined by local real estate attorney Dan McIntosh. He's with the Lowndes law firm. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here today.
John. Thank you.
Man, 11th in the nation. A lot of people are trying to do this by themselves. Why do you think the number's so high here? Any theories on that?
I have a couple of thoughts. I think in Florida, there are a lot of folks who are transients, so we don't have relationships with the local business folks. They hear that you can make a quick buck, stick a sign in the yard, and try to sell it.
Yeah, plus we did the report this morning, how fast Central Florida is booming. What, 800 people a day moving here, so it seems like it would be easy. Let's talk about pros and cons. Start with the pros of selling a house without an agent. What are some of the pros here?
I think most people's thought is if you sell a house without an agent, you'll save the 6% commission, which you will. Absolutely, that's a given. The challenge will be there's a disincentive for realtors to bring potential buyers to your house. You're limited in your ability to show it. You have to make yourself available, or a representative of your family available to show it, so it takes more time. And then there's a benefit to buying a for sale by owner is generally they're owner occupied, so they're better maintained. So that is a positive thing to think about.
Okay, some of the cons here, though. I mean, these are legal contracts, and if you don't know the legalese behind some of these real estate deals, you could get yourself in trouble, couldn't you? What are some of the cons?
Absolutely. Well, there are certain provisions under Florida law you have to include, right, on gas disclosure, lead-based paint disclosure. There's things you want to have in there. And then anything's negotiable in a contract. Who pays the closing costs? Who pays the transfer taxes? Who pays the title insurance premium? If you don't have someone who's involved and knows the process, you may end up spending more money than you need to.
Okay, you deal with this all the time. Some of these contracts are thick, but they do have these online too where it says download your own real estate forms. Are those legal in the state of Florida? Are they enough to cover you, I guess, is the big question.
It all depends on the form. They are legal. It's in a binding contract. You agree, the seller agrees, the buyer agrees, but the challenge is, again, everything's negotiable. So you want to make sure that the provisions relative to warranties, relative to transfer taxes, relative to title insurance premium. You want to be able to get an appraisal. You want to be able to get a survey. You want to be able to get title insurance. And all those things are not necessarily in those forms.
And this is so complex. I can't imagine doing it without an agent or at least an attorney. What's your advice to people who are thinking about buying or selling a home without an agent?
Well, it's probably the biggest investment you'll make in your life. So find someone who knows the product, who knows the market, and can help you get there.
Is it a good idea, even if you're buying or selling by yourself, should you get an attorney? I mean, that might be cheaper in some cases than hiring an agent, right?
Great question, John, and a great response is yes, I would get an attorney, especially if you're going to do it for sale by owner. You don't have a realtor involved. Get an attorney who knows the process and can protect your rights.
Could save you thousands down the road there. Yeah. Dan McIntosh, thanks so much. Good to see you. Appreciate your time today.
John.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. All right, let's check in with Jamie.